Hello, beautiful people. Today I'm talking about the theme of detachment. So yesterday's video was all about where we are putting our power and how do we kind of pull that back, reel it back in. Today, we're talking about detaching. And so claiming our power back involves detaching and having an attitude of being detached, not in a sense of coldness or lack of compassion, but detachment in that you are surrendering and trusting the flow. So today's video is about talking about detachment and also about giving you a meditation experience with alignment of sound. I hope this really contributes to your day and stay tuned. This is Rebecca. Thank you so much. You are so appreciated here. Welcome to the High Vibe Tribe. We are remembering our greatness together. Today, the practice to remember our greatness is to detach. Now, detachment is often associated with being cold or self-centered. And the detachment I'm talking about today is actually about trust and surrender and flow. I recently talked about being attached or giving my power away to youth, right? How many times in our aging process do we give our power away to the belief that youth is more attractive, youth is more productive, that youth is. So for me, in my personal journey lately, being 49 and transitioning into 50, I'm detaching from youth and I am opening up to source energy and the flow of what's next for me. How can I be a contribution just as I am as a 49-year-old woman and an infinite being? So what are you working with, detaching from? Are you detaching from anxiety with money? Are you detaching from a relationship? Are you detaching from the timeline that has us all in a paradigm of fear and being controlled? Now that is a huge thing to detach from. It's basically a form and structure that we have all lived by, that we thought we had no choice around. Now, what this pandemic and lockdown is showing a lot of people is that there is more choice and that they can live the life that really enlivens them. But what it requires is detaching from the old paradigm, the old fear paradigm, and the paradigm where people can be controlled easily. It's the herd mentality. Okay, you hear about that a lot with vaccines, the herd mentality. All right, so we are detaching from the herd, if you will. So how is detachment seen in your psyche? I'd love to hear in the comments. Let me know what you associate detachment with. And if it's deterring you from actually detaching, let's change that today. Let's change the point of view that we have around detachment. So again, detachment is taking a Nestle's plunge into a wave and trusting the wave is there. Trusting and allowing and flowing with the energies of the universe. And so recently I shifted the whole paradigm of what my business and personal and spiritual practice is all about. That took a lot of courage because it was neat in a little package. It was in a form and structure that was kind of manageable for me, yet I kept feeling pulled out somewhere else. So I finally followed what the guidance was telling me. And that was to leave the form and structure that I was playing in spiritually and with my business. And it took it was my two businesses, actually. It was two businesses that I was guided to leave and shift. One was a beauty and wellness business, and the other was an energy healing modality. And everything was in a neat package. And I didn't really want to leave. I didn't really want to shift. I really didn't want to detach from these two things because I made so much commitment to them. I had a form and a structure, and I had people, you know, that I had teachers and trainers and business coaches all in these areas. And I didn't want to leave because it was comfortable and it was predictable. And I knew what if I followed this is what would happen, kind of thing. So it was undeniable. I had to detach. I was starting to feel actually physically contracted and almost sick inside. So I had to detach. So here I am. I did detach. And lo and behold, I'm still alive. I had to detach from these forms and structures to expand my consciousness and to expand my reality, to expand my business in a whole different way. And so I did, and it took some courage, and it took several months to really to detach. And I actually wrote a song about it. The song's called Walk Away, and it's all about tuning into the lightness. Now, if you're 100% committed to the light, you will feel when the light is not being honored. And it's not like a dark evil thing. It just means that you've expanded your vibration. The light vibration isn't in these old forms and structures anymore because you keep expanding your light. So detaching is actually could be a sign of expanding your consciousness and raising your vibration and being onto something else. So, which brings me to us light workers and empaths and sensitives and awake people. We all have awareness, right? We get the download, we get the channel, we get the awareness, okay? The awareness pops into our mind. Another area of detaching is detaching how that shows up and being willing to have it be different any and every other time. Meaning that if you are kind of attached to the way your intuition looks, like I'm really attached to, you know, seeing it in my third eye, I'm really attached to this one voice coming through, you're attached to that area of your awareness. So what I'm asking you to do is detach from that form and structure. It doesn't mean that it would not come through that way. It just means you're not attached anymore to how it comes through, which may really expand your intuition and really expand the awareness. So for example, when I was first getting, when I was first really tuning into my awareness, I would feel it in my body. I would feel the rise and fall in my belly, and I could feel like, oh, okay, go here, go over here. Like I would get guidance through the sensation in my body. Now, if I stayed attached to that, I would be missing out on so much more awareness now, because now it comes in different waves. I can actually feel my whole field expand. It's not even in my body anymore. Or I see like a yes or a no. Or I actually hear like a melody. So, you know, as we detach, we're actually opening up to more brilliant possibilities that we never thought was possible. So in detaching, we are really surrendering and trusting and expanding. So I would love to do a little meditation for you, a little guided meditation here to help with this detachment process, because detaching really isn't that easy. You know, it takes a little bit of one, choice, it takes awareness, it takes intention, and it takes looking at what's in front of us and making another choice around it. So I'm going to give us a little meditation, okay? I'm going to do a little guided meditation. I'm going to say just a little guided walk through the forest, okay? And then I'm going to open up to something I call alignment through sound. And I'll be doing a little light language, little vocalizing. And then I'll guide us out of the meditation, and that'll be the practice for the day. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope it's a contribution. And thank you so much for tuning in here today. All right, so find a place where you can really relax. You can close your eyes or keep them open. I do actually hand movements and stuff with my with the sounding, which may be a contribution. But just find a very comfortable place to receive. All right, and we're aligning and tuning in to the Ascended Masters and each of our ascended selves. Okay, so tuning into your ascended self, your ascended guides, and tuning into your own God spark and to Source itself. We're tuning into grace, to detach from anything we are expanding out from. Oh, beautiful one. Imagine you are in a beautiful fall forest, seeing the colors, red, yellows, and oranges, and the light filtering in. With each step, you can hear the crunch of the leaves on the forest floor. You can feel the cool breeze of fall air. And you can smell the richness of the forest. As you breathe in, you take in that pranic life force energy of the forest, cultivated by the trees. Take it in. And up ahead, you see a big rock right in the middle of the forest. The light trickling down as if a spotlight on that rock. You feel compelled to go sit right in that spotlight. Crawling up on the rock, getting comfortable, perched beautifully on the rock in that sunlight, and you feel this is no ordinary light. This is Source energy. You let it beam right into your heart and receive the grace to help you detach from anything that is no longer a contribution in your life, to glean your power back and to open up to trust and surrender in complete allowance to the flow. Breathing in, breathing out, being aware of the inhale and the exhale, allowing yourself to be in the rhythm of life, opening up, releasing, having the courage to detach, unhook, so you can expand even further into your greatest possibility, your purpose, your walk in the light. Beautiful people, I encourage you to take a moment to write down, start writing anything that came to you. And even if nothing came, get the pen to the paper, start writing. There's something there. May we flow with this grace that's been cultivated with this practice today. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste, beautiful people.